had a lot of leftover vegetables that were starting to go bad, so I decided to save what I could and make a vegetable cast iron pizza and a salad. Got some tomatoes here. This half onion was too far gone, but the shallot was still good. This green pepper was a little soft on the edge, but I could cut that off. I love these baby icebergs. They're perfect for one person, but man do they wilt quickly. It was still firm after removing that top leaf. And this orange bell pepper was still really firm. I chopped and sliced everything up and then moved it aside. I put the chopped lettuce and the green pepper in some water to plump them up again while I cook the pizza. I like a pretty basic red sauce on pizza. 1 can of tomato sauce, some sugar to neutralize the tomato acid, some Italian seasoning, and some onion powder. I should have used a larger pinch bowl for this. Next, the pizza dough. I'm using a 00 flour, which is excellent for pizza dough. It helps keep it from getting soggy. Now I'm also using this yeast that's specifically for pizza dough. The dough doesn't have to rise when you use this yeast, which makes for a quicker prep. Then I added some sugar and salt. Mix that up before adding some oil and water. This recipe is for a 14-inch pizza crust, but I've never used this brand of 00 flour before, so I didn't know exactly how much flour to use. Just like with making bread, different flours have different gluten content, so the amount needed will always depend on the brand. I started with 1 3/4 cup of flour. But while mixing in the wet ingredients, I could see it wasn't enough. The dough was overly sticky. I slowly worked in about another ½ cup of flour by hand. And when the dough stopped being sticky and became elastic, I knew it was ready for rolling. I rolled this out to fit the bottom of my cast iron with a little bit of a rim. Just look at how nice this dough is. My cast iron skillet is 14 inches, and I keep it seasoned. Cast irons are great for pizza. They can take high heat, which cooks food evenly. Here's the sauce. Some shredded mozzarella. The shallots. The orange peppers, some fresh mozzarella. I had some frozen cheddar that I wanted to use up. Some fresh basil. Some dried oregano. And a few more shallots on top. This baked at 450 degrees for about 15 minutes. And here's how it turned out. Here's another reason I love cast iron. When cool, this lifts right out of the skillet without falling apart or sticking to the skillet. This is a perfect size pizza for 1 or 2 people. Just cut it into fourths. I also had some lime and some mint, so I made a mojito. They go great with pizza and are a nice change from soft drinks. I forgot to strain it though. Maybe next time. The lettuce and bell pepper had plumped up by now, so I drained them and made the salad. I added the remaining orange pepper and shallot. For dressing, I consolidated some packs of French dressing I had from a deli I go to. Then I got a slice of pizza to finish plating the meal. I set my table and sat down to eat. The pizza was really tasty. All those flavors from the vegetables and the herbs really came together. And the crust turned out perfect. Not too thin, not too thick. It wasn't soggy, and the pizza rim had the right amount of crispiness to it. This is a great way to use leftover vegetables. Single people need a few go-to recipes for that. Most small recipes don't need the whole vegetable, and some vegetables just don't freeze well. And even though they're still relatively inexpensive, considering they're very nutritious, if I can prevent them from going to waste, I will. Thank you for watching. Until next time.